So wood is one of the hardest things to deal with when you're buying secondhand if it's dirty and it smells funny, because it's such a unique material. You've got a couple major surfaces here. You've got a finished outside. Now this could be tabletop or drawer fronts, anything like that. And they've used hundreds of different types of finishes over the years. So if you're going to clean this, you want to make sure and use a mild cleaner, microfiber cloth like we talked about. Test it in an inconspicuous area because every one of these finishes reacts differently to different chemicals.
They could be broken down.
They can be. So you want to start off cleaning it. If you get all the residue off of it, you know, cigarette smokers' houses have cigarette residue on everything. If it's been in storage, you could have, you know, mold and dust and all kind of things. But if you give it a good surface cleaning, that goes a long way to getting rid of those bad odors. Now the second part of wood furniture is probably the harder to deal with, and that's the unfinished wood. Now that's, you know, the inside of this box, which thankfully still smells like cedar, but it could be the underside of a table, or in our case, the chest of drawers from my grandmother's house, all the drawer work inside. So this is a different project to tackle. You have to think about this wood almost like it's fabric, because it's like a hard sponge. It soaks in all those bad smells, all the environment it's been around, and then you've got to get it back out. So the way I do this is start off with a surface clean with, again, something like the 32X Oxy. The peroxide is really good here because it breaks down those odor molecules.
And I would have never thought to do that.
It's a great thing to use on them. But you want to mist it on, you don't want to flood the surface, and then wipe it all down. That gives you your initial clean. Then it's best to use your two main tools for raw wood to get rid of smells, and that is airflow and time. In other words, just let it air out. It's going to take a while, but that's the most effective thing you can do. That dresser we were talking about, I actually pulled the drawers out. We set it up in our garage in the summertime, and it took probably 6 months before it started really smelling better.
6 months?
Takes time.
Okay, so you said there was two things that you needed, which was airflow and time.
Right.
I'm thinking 3, patience.
Okay, yeah, patience does come into play there, especially if something's valuable to you, or heaven forbid you paid a whole lot for it.
And you're just itching to use it.
Yeah, you got to be patient about it. Now, this stuff smelled like hoarder, and that's not a smell that's going to go away real easily.
What does hoarder smell like?
Cat urine and cigarettes and dust and dirt and a little bit of mildew. If you've ever smelled hoarder, you know that smell.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, you shouldn't have asked. So the best bet there is, after letting it air out, if you've still got a fragrance issue or an odor issue, grab some of our OdoBan eucalyptus and mist it on. Again, you want to think about this like you're treating a sofa or a couch or something. Mist it on the surface, don't soak it down, and then let it sit. Let it dry. You may have to do this a few times, but the fragrance and the eucalyptus and the OdoBan will take care of those remaining odors. And that's how you can take something that's wood and stinky and secondhand and turn it into something you can use in your home. We're actually using that dresser now for blanket storage in our house.
That's awesome.
It comes out great. Thanks for watching this episode of the OdoShow on YouTube.
And if you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button so that you always have a notification of when we're on.
We're kicking out great cleaning content all the time. So until next time, make life fresh.